Howdy, Internet. Howdy, Internet. I ended up taking an uneventful route with this guitar. But I did some interesting things along the way. But I didn't end up winding custom pickups for these. I'm going to save that for a future project because I've decided to sell this guitar in the store. So I just wanted to keep the overall cost down on this. I ended up using a set of Mexican Fender pickups in here, which I guess is kind of an upgrade from the original pickups because I believe this is a Squire body, although like it never had any kind of logoing on it. It was all taken off, but I believe this to be Fender or Squire. Um, I thought about keeping it and doing stuff with it because I did a great fret job on this. This guitar plays very well, and I got it very tuned into how I like it. However, I own quite a lot of guitars because I own a music store, and so I'm not in the business to collect. I'm in the business to sell, and this is just one thing that, in the long run, I don't really see myself needing. Um, so what I did is I ended up quite successfully, and I wanted to share this, flattening back out this customer return pick guard. It was bent up pretty bad if you saw or remember in part one. And the way I did that is I sandwiched the pick guard in between this towel. I removed the green pad and did this on the flat counter, and I just used a clothes iron, and then I used it on about medium heat, and then I would just go over that spot in between the towel until eventually it heated up and then flattened out. I actually like the tremolo on this one better than I have another guitar like this that is a Mexican Fender, and it's like a lavender purple color, and the paint's so good on it, and it also has the exact same cutout. I actually like this tremolo more because I have this dialed in way better. The other thing I have on this is these little screws, or no, I'm sorry, little springs. Underneath this tremolo arm, you unscrew the tremolo arm and you put one of these in and screw it back. And then it allows your tremolo arm to not fall while you're playing it because it keeps that tension on it. So these things are great, and we sell them on the website. The part number is BP2230-000, and these are tremolo arm tension springs. Not every Strat style tremolo will take them. You need to look at your your tremolo, your bridge, and see if it's closed down here, because some of these have an open hole, and you'll go to drop the spring in, and it'll just fall right through. Once again, I try to keep these live streams as more of like an open Q&A, or as a conversation. This isn't so much a show and tell. Well, I guess this video is kind of like a show and tell, but this is the response to the part one, because originally I got the idea maybe to do some kind of fun stuff with this, but reality set in, and what I really need to do with this is sell it. The other reason that kind of makes me even still hesitant to sell this is I actually lacquered this neck with nitro, and so this was kind of like my guinea pig, that my learning experience that taught me a lot about painting and lacquering guitars. However, it's still just a Squire, but I think if somebody else has the right price for this, or pays the right price for this, this would be more useful to them. Ended up going with these strings. These are the strings I would have normally put on this had I been keeping this, and this is the Dunlop 9-42s, which I happen to like on Strats. I like 9s on Stratocasters. And these Dunlop strings they feel really well, and then they have a nice sound, like, or at least acoustically. Well, also, I do believe that different types of strings actually sound different on a guitar. So like a notable percentage of a guitar's actual sound is the string. And so again, that's all preference. People prefer different strings over others. I really like, this is not the only thing I use personally. I like a lot of different brands. I think a lot of them are good and a lot of them have great characteristics. They're not all the same, but I think they're different in good ways. Most of the American string brands are good. It's just some are coated, some are not, and then people get different mileage out of different things, and people have different opinions of them. I happen to like Dunlop on Strats. Well, I wanted to kind of make this short and basically have some type of conclusion to this guitar, because I did stream a part 1 of it. And really, well, instead of me, because I have another one just like this, I'm going to be doing some stuff too. And it is a little bit better guitar. Even though this one plays better, I'll probably end up selling both of them and actually doing it with the real Strat. But I wanted to update people on, well, what's happening with this one. This one, essentially, long story short, was parted back together to sell. It's fully functional. I guess I can maybe turn on the amp a little bit as I sign off. Thanks for watching.